So I got a notification from Nintendo that this project has officially released. An indie action adventure fighting metroidvania game developed and published by these companies you see on the screen as you watch this video right now as we speak. And that game I'm here to review right here, right now is called That's right, baby. At first, I thought this was some old ass game I've never heard of until realizing it initially came out recently this year, on March 30th. An 80s inspired neo retro theme that opened my eyes on nostalgic when watching the trailer and told me you gotta play this shit, man. So let's wield the techno sword. Party up, hunt the evildoers, and be a pixel figure that our creator has sent to battle. A development that launched on all platforms including the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and on the Nintendo Switch. You're like, Hypebeastman, what the heck? You're playing all these random games no one has ever heard of before. It's called being a professional, kid. Get with the program. If you're a gamer not worth exploring through projects just because it's underrated, you have a lot to learn, buddy. So let me advise you and become symphonic through the depths of the digital kingdom. Inside the digital realm that connects with reality, a particular enemy we call him deleted the creator's memories as a warning through a supervisor program. Motherboard and her agents activated the Narita Boy protocol. Your goal and purpose is to stop him from taking over the entire kingdoms, or else it would be lost, non-existent. Retain the memories of the creator. Traverse the 3 houses of the Trichroма to meet 3 dudes. Find the flop keys to access new areas, interactions with the environment, resolve puzzles, and upgrade skills to keep the momentum going throughout Digital Kingdom. Critics and audience can't get enough of this. It's an 80s retro-inspired throwback with a more modern touch to it. It's a challenge development that not only the player has to focus on its targets, but platforms and environments, as everything around you will have the player feeling cautious. Discover the mysteries and passages beneath the digital kingdom and conquer everything in your way to retrieve your creator and keep everything at peace. It'll make you go ooh and ah once experiencing the retro era visuals brought to life with handmade drawing animation. Now that we've discussed on what you need to be wary of, let's get on with my opinions cause, well, shit. Okay, so hear me out. It starts off slow, but once you get its rhythms, you're bound to be successful and come out victorious. Where do I begin? Alright, I almost forgot. Oh yeah, this project needs a map, because you can easily get lost. It makes up for it by being able to learn these things quick, but again, needs a map. Otherwise, oh my god bless this man's soul. He's literally a genius for creating such mwah. There is so much here going on that it was so unexpected when shit happened. It's like my brain couldn't function with all this excitement, or I'm just dumb. Within just 4 hours, this project took me to thrill rides thinking I was ready for. But no, we're near this level of shit. It's way too good. It's so unique. It's what Doom would be if it was a Metroidvania development. Because every area I went to, there was always a battle arena. And always new bad boys to look forward to in each entire land's kingdoms everywhere. You're also moving around everywhere. There are no escape. You're trapped, but you're a badass, so you should be able to handle them in one go. Don't even get me started on the music. The OST is a blast. Matter of fact, I'm bumping the tracks as I'm talking through this. As you sit and watch with me, you'll tend to realize a lot of combat in here. It's non-stop action and seem to cherish it. Everyone has a role. Literally every one of your surroundings are supportives and pretty much helps you throughout the entire kingdom. NPCs are friendly and likable from beginning to end. I have no reason to complain here. There was a scene that felt a bit off later in the game that I can't say because it would lead to spoilers, but was about a certain character that almost made me dislike him, but it was just something I misunderstood, so it's all good. I believe it's set in Japan because the scene where a character shouts out Okazan, but I may be wrong here because I also read Upstate New York. This is a review and I'm over here fucking up. I'm so sorry. Look, straight up, I have nothing negative to say. Most of my problems was my anger every time I died. If I was to say my favorite characters in the game, it's undoubtedly the 3 trio dudes. These guys are insane help, and it's not only because they help you out in combat, they're hilarious. They don't actually speak, well, none of the characters, so yes, it's one of those games, but you can't imagine how they would act by reading and thinking, mixing all your thoughts, makes it better, personally speaking. Alright, I almost forgot to mention our main character. Yeah, this guy, what can I say? He's a badass. The colors for this project says it all here. Just look at the amount of details for this 2D project. Just look, damn it. This is insane to me, dude. I fucking dig it from front to back, side by side, all that shit and more as I embraced. I just love the colors and how everything works out, that nostalgic feel. I was just vibing. In my previous reviews, I did discuss all my hatred for puzzles in video games and how I hated them, and hate is a strong word, so I mean it. Here, it was confusing, but for some reason my mind started to actually work for once and just started to just do it. Because once I had secrets in my mind, the rest was history. I love to invest games and look around. This was when all that was put into good use, and I'm so glad it worked out. I pictured this wonderful electric retro theme to still be around in 2021. Who would have thought? It was like a dream come true because the creator himself does what he wants, so I give that an hell yeah. He's not going for what's popular or what's out there. He's going for what he wants, as he should. Meaning, instead of being a copycat, do something different. Not the obvious, and create a design players think he saw when really he ain't seen nothing yet. Thank you, creator. What? The boss fights are fucking awesome. Holy hell, I did not get bored at all facing these downright ruthless and most heartless enemies in the entire game. Every single one of them is a pain in the ass, and I love it. They're all unique to deal with, and it's the amount of time. It's all about the timing and patience, cause I'm not going to lie to you, I struggled so much in most of these fights. My heart was just pounding hours and hours. It's so rewarding and satisfying taking them out, and I cheered and screamed fuck yeah until it was my last breath to take. And out of all difficult games of the year so far, this takes the cake, no question. The outlines, well designed, and textures on each boss and areas where you fight them is deserving of a round of applause, cause you gotta appreciate greatness. I can't pick my favorite, not until I replay it again, which I most likely will. Just wow, man. Every one of them packs a punch. Like, for some strange reason, I try my best not to get hit, just to get anal, just because I wasn't paying attention. Like, please, I know what I saw. Actually, there was one boss that I hated until I did a little trick on him to prevent his grabs. Yeah, fuck that guy. Didn't feel like adding him into this vid. But man, these boss fights were fucking incredible. It has a lot to offer, like turning into Mega Narita that's the size of Godzilla, which was my favorite part in the entire game, from the combat to the music to the background, looking somewhat futuristic perhaps as of its theme. I love when I think I've seen it all. Something seems to just give me the wows, and in every single part of the game. I look at this project like, well, I'll be damned, it's beautiful. I love metroidvania games, so when I saw this for the first time, I had to buy it without even looking at the trailer. But then after just doing so, I couldn't be any more happier to finally get the chance to play it and talk about it with you guys, even happier knowing the amount of positive reviews it received. So I took it all in because I look at this roller coaster thrill ride of an epic piece. All I could say is, how? Have you lost your mind? You telling me an actual perfectionism that you dare to defy and challenge greatness? Do you realize who you're approaching here? Look man, it's the gaming industry. Only two things I get pumped up for, which is a Souls game and a Metroidvania game. That's when boys become men. That's what this development justified. Just that. It's an instant classic, a masterpiece. Narita Boy will send you going up and away with the nostalgic 80s retro thing that rocks its socks off. You're not only looking at an instant classic, you're looking at my game of the year so far this year. Narita Boy is a strong 9 out of 10. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Holy hell, this was fun. I love this game so much, I can't even begin to explain the meaning behind this piece that could just send me chills. It's a classic, just as I said. I swear if Back for Blood, Forbidden West, or if Elden Rings drops this year don't reach that level of incredible, you just may be looking at Hypebeastman's 2021 GOT. Get that? Hope you got that. Oh, by the way, there will be another review. It will be the last review until I return from break. And this review is an anniversary, so don't expect much. It's actually a lot different from the way how I usually do reviews. This review is special, a lot special though. It's like me explaining through the whole process of a game that I cherish in a way. And I'll, in the future, if maybe on another channel I will do, that I will also do that throughout like any like old school reviews or what so, or maybe games I've talked about in the past and how I feel about them now, or did I feel something different from at the time. I will go do exactly that. So it's kind of like that, except you won't really see like, oh, this how is this about, or something like that. It's just one take. I'll go at it one take. I will be talking about stories and shit like that, of course, but just know and be aware that it won't be the way how you see these reviews now, but it'll still be as good as always, because that's what we do here, baby. It's reviews, gameplays, and quality from Hypebeastman. Anyhow, I hope you enjoy already. You know what to do with that notification bell, like button, and peace, y'all!